1, 2, 3, go!
Bicycles are fun. Terrifying when gravity wins, but otherwise super fun. Especially when you make crazy games and adventures to go along with it. Like, here's a game we used to play as kids. Remember the same 3 kids that got stuck in the security bars? Yeah, those 3 kids. When we were younger, we each had a bicycle, but as we started to grow, we each grew out of our bikes. Well, I grew into mine. Mine was bigger for some reason. My brothers and sisters' bikes were much smaller. They even had training wheels to help them learn, which I didn't. My bike was like, no training wheels for you, you just get on and go. Gravity did win a lot. Once I got the hang of it, I was a mamba. And then when my siblings' training wheels came off, I got to watch gravity get them. So as we grew taller, my brother's bike became obsolete. It was way too small for any of us to even attempt to ride on. We couldn't even try and be like a clown riding a tiny bike because we kept falling over. Because we couldn't paddle, we couldn't get momentum, we couldn't move. So now we had 2 bikes, but there's 3 of us, sharing it is. But instead of being normal human beings and being like, oh, okay, you ride for 5 minutes, then rotate, and making sure each of us has an equal time to ride. No. What kind of normal behavior is that? We decide to make a game out of it. We take a dried up palm leaf stick thingy. So like, you know those palm trees and then the leaves fall off and they become like very dry and sticky, and yeah, we took one of those, okay? So it's bendy but strong enough so that it won't break. 2 ride the bikes up and down past the 3rd who has the stick, who then aims for the spokes of the wheels to stab it and stick it in. The freaking spoke. So it forces the bike to stop. If you get it in the wheel, then you swap out and the game continues. We'd even ride faster trying to not get caught. And the person holding the stick wouldn't just aim for the back wheel. No, it's the front wheel. So there was no protection from going head over heels. And we played it in the street, on the tarmac, not even grass. The wildest part is, we never got hurt. We played that a lot until the second bike got too small. I also had a little basket on the front of my bicycle, and we'd ride up to the corner store with the money we had scrambled together to buy some bubblegum, put the bubblegum in my basket and ride it back. But when we'd go over a bump, everything would bounce out, so all 3 of us learned how to ride so that things wouldn't go flying. Another time, while we still fitted on our bicycles, we lived in a complex and would ride around because, why not? The setup was like this. There'd be grass in the driveway for cars to park to get into their garage, and then grass again. One of the things we'd do is ride on the grass to get to the driveway, then turn up and ride up the driveway to the road. Again, because why not? We are rebels, risk takers, the reason our parents have grey hair. So the one day, I had just gotten my brand new glasses. I've been wearing glasses since I was 2.5, so this was a normal part of my life. I'd have to go get a new pair every year because of adjustments and all the reasons for me to be able to see. And as all glasses wearers know, glasses are expensive. My parents' medical aid or medical insurance would cover 1 pair of glasses a year, and sometimes they'd have to pay in. So they would save up to be able to get me glasses so I could see. Why must we pay money to see? Okay, deep breath. We'll topple the glasses empire later. So this particular day, I had just gotten my glasses. I had them for a whole hour. I could see with them. The new prescription was doing the things. I chose my frames. I waited like 2 weeks for these. And now I was like an eagle, being able to see. My siblings and I decided to go ride, doing the classic grass to tar to grass. No problem, right? I hop off the grass onto the driveway. So cool, so epic. I turn to head up the driveway, but I turn the handlebars too sharp and I faceplant. I solidly faceplant. I didn't even put my hands out. I just solidly faceplanted into the tar with my brand new glasses. Tears streaming down my face as well. My face is hurt and I just broke my glasses. Now I must go and face my mom. It's her day off. And I just broke my glasses. She was mad. After making sure I was okay first, of course. But, yeah, she was mad. And she was like, you're never allowed to ride your bike again. We were riding our bikes again like 3 days later. I did get a new pair of glasses. And my dad's boss at that stage actually helped pay for them. Thanks, dad's boss, for giving me the ability to see after I broke my glasses by accident. I'm sorry. But it was fun. Another story is, after school, I had just moved to the UK to do a gap year. Cause, again, why not? I stayed with my aunt and uncle who got me a bicycle there. It was such a cool bike too, with shocks and gears, a little bell on it as well. It was so cool. Now, in South Africa, if you're riding on the road with a bicycle and a car comes, man, you better get out the way. Car beats bicycle every time. Also, my parents had trained us super well to get out the road. Since we didn't seem to have good survival instincts, note me not putting my hands out to stop myself from face planting. Now I'm in the UK. It's my first week there. This is so cool. I take the bike and decide to go exploring, also known as getting lost. I cross the road and have to get to the bottom of the road to get to the key, like a river thingy. Because I know the key is close to the house, so if I can get to the key, then I can get back to the house. But there's a car coming. So I panic. Also, remember, it's been a few years since riding, and now I'm riding in a foreign country, which I don't know what the rules are, and I don't know if the car's gonna come after me. So in my panic, I tried getting as close to the side as possible, but I'm wobbling, and I'm watching the car get close, and I crash into a bush. I just solidly crash into a bush. I even got a thorn stuck in my thumb. I quickly climb out the bush and run away. Dude in the car was probably laughing so hard. You're welcome, my guy. I hope you had a good laugh that day. Do you have any fun bicycle stories? Let me know in the comments. Check out my other social links in the description and come say hi. Or just tell me your favorite word, because words are fun. Like defenestration. That's a fun word. Until next time, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window.